Freeze.
Alabama! Hugh Freeze is out. Hugh Freeze is gone. The Lane train is staying, and Penn State is in a mess. Alabama's looking great. Kalen DeBoer should get Coach of the Year. He's the number one coach. Ty Simpson gets the Tasman. You can take that to the bank, son. I'm telling you right now, Alabama is the greatest team in all of college football.
No, right now they're number 4, I think.
No, who they behind? They behind Texas A&M. Okay, whatever. We ain't worried about Texas A&M. They can't beat their way out of a wet paper sack.
You think if Alabama and Texas A&M plays today that Texas A&M doesn't beat Alabama?
No, not a chance. But Alabama would beat Texas A&M by at least 26.
No way. That'd be a tight game.
With Alabama's offense?
If they play at Texas A&M, this is a struggle. It's a struggle. But hey, War Eagle anyways.
What? I'll get that. A War Eagle.
Yes.
They don't even have a coach. They have their defensive coordinator coaching their team.
Well, hey, I did hear something.
What?
I heard, it's just a rumor, but I heard Nick Saban's coming to Auburn. That's what I heard.
That's a bad rumor.
That's not a bad rumor.
That's a bad rumor. Ain't nobody said Nick Saban's going.
He said he wanted to make Alabama great again, and then he's going to go back to College game day and enjoy the rest of his time.
Nick Saban.
He wants it to be a good rivalry again. He's going to come revive the team.
Brett, do you believe that?
I really do. I hope he does it too.
Nick Saban.
I think he would enjoy living in Auburn.
If you lined up 1,000 football teams for Nick Saban to go to, it would not be Auburn. He's not going to coach again. He's in retirement. He's on there with Pat McAfee, okay? He's having fun. He's learning how to loosen up and joke around. He ain't trying to go to Auburn for a bunch of boosters to try to tell him what to do and him try to get in there and win with a losing team. He ain't doing that. He's winning at game day every week.
You're right. I mean, I really do. I really don't think he's going to go, but I would love if he did. Come on, Nick. But you know who realistically, I'm going to tell you this. This is going to be controversial. We haven't talked about this today at all. I honestly, I think Lane Kiffin might be interested in that spot.
I asked you earlier today.
That's why I didn't want to tell you because I wanted to see the reaction.
Lane Kiffin is not going to Auburn.
He might.
He is staying in the Mississippi mud, okay? Right there at Ole Miss. He's hotty-toddy all day, every day. He's not going, he is not, don't even let that come out of your mouth that Lane Kiffin would go to Auburn or Nick Saban would go to Auburn. That's the thing. That's the thing with you Auburn people. That's the whole thing with you Auburn people. You always want what you can't have.
Well, you know, I did hear something funny about how people knew that Hugh Freeze was going to get fired before he found out.
How?
They canceled his regular tea time on the golf course.
That's a telltale sign.
You get your tea time taken away.
You know you
may be looking for a job.
You are out the door whenever you can't go play your golf. That is exactly right. Hugh Freeze needed to go. Hugh Freeze has been froze for over a year. That's the whole thing. His offense has been froze. His defense has been froze. Special teams has been froze. Heck, they couldn't even get water to the team because it was froze.
It's been bad. And that brings up their game against Kentucky.
Where they couldn't even score one touchdown. Could not score one touchdown. Got lucky on a field goal.
Yeah. It was bad.
I told you what I predict that score, Brett. What did I say? What did I say? Come on.
You had
Kentucky
10-7.
Alabama.
And Kentucky won 10-3.
That's it. See, I gave Auburn too much credit. I tried to be nice to the Auburn. They call themselves, I know you're one of them now. You call yourself the Auburn family, okay?
It is a family.
And I'm a family guy, so I try to be nice to the Auburn family and at least give you 7 points. But you sucked so bad. You couldn't even get a touchdown against Kentucky. This wasn't Alabama. This wasn't even Oklahoma. It was Kentucky, a basketball school. And you couldn't even get a touchdown?
It happens sometimes.
Maybe, I'm going to throw this out here. Maybe Kentucky belongs in the SEC before Auburn.
No. You know what I think happened? I think
Auburn needs to go to the ACC.
No.
Yep.
I think what happened is Hugh Freeze found out his tea time got canceled and said, "The heck with this.
You think he just quit?
I ain't coaching these boys."
He didn't come up with a game plan?
He's not coming up with jack. Good luck getting your field goal.
Okay, now you might be on something. Hugh Freeze may have known beforehand and just said, you know what? I'm not worried about a game plan.
Yeah. Who cares?
Like backyard football.
People going to boo me anyways.
He probably, whenever he was on the headset calling the plays, he probably said zigzag. Zigzag. Go left and right. Just zigzag.
Hey, what do you want to eat after this?
Exactly. That's right. Oh, man, because that was a terrible game. As an Auburn fan, how do you even make it through? How do you even make it through?
Hey, well, that's the good thing is that you're already at bottom. It can only get better from here. You know what I mean?
You can only go up.
You can only go up. So we're at bottom right now. It's only going to get better than
Or you can go sideways.
Well,
you go left or right.
I'm sure that might happen for a year or two now.
It's been happening to Auburn for several years, ever since they got rid of...
Hugh Freeze was a terrible hire.
Listen, the worst thing Auburn did was get rid of Gus Malzahn.
I agree with that.
That's the worst mistake that they made. And paid him, what, $49 million to watch him leave?
Yeah, I agree. I wish they would have never got rid of him.
He could beat Alabama. He could win 10 games a year.
He can still beat Alabama. Remember Florida State?
Okay. That was low.
That was good.
That was low.
That was good.
No, that was not good. You did not have to bring up him beating Alabama and Florida State. He got lucky.
That was good though.
He got real lucky.
No, that was not luck. He knew exactly what he was doing. But hey, look, next we got Oklahoma, Tennessee.
Ooh.
They were playing at Tennessee.
Tennessee sucks.
And you picked Tennessee. That's how bad they suck, so you picked them.
I thought Tennessee would come out and do something.
They didn't.
I did. I said, you know what? Heupel, he looks like Spanky from the Little Rascals.
He does.
Okay? And I thought, well, in the movie The Little Rascals, Spanky was kind of spunky. And I thought, well, Heupel will be a little spunky this week and come out here and he's going to show some stuff, and win this ball game. But he didn't. He didn't.
Oklahoma beat them 33-27.
What I predict?
42-18 Tennessee.
Well, 27, and I said 42. There's a 2 and a 2 in there. Okay.
Yeah, you just flip-flopped them.
You just got on the other side. So the 2 and 2, and there's two teams playing 42-27, and that score was what?
The actual score was 33-27.
33-27. There's some field goals in there. I didn't account for that. Pee-wee's right again. If you take them field goals out, okay, and you were to add it over to the other side to Tennessee, okay, there's your points.
So you just barely missed it.
No, I got it right.
You got it right.
I'm 100%.
Yeah, you just forgot about the field goals. I forgot.
If you just move the field goals from this team to that team,
I'm with you.
and add them in there and take them away from this team, then the numbers start swapping around to the right side. Pee-wee's 100% on the year.
Yeah, you got it then.
I can't be wrong. I'm like a Snickers bar, son. Satisfying.
Okay. There's nothing satisfying about that.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, Tennessee lost. That's satisfying.
Ole Miss and South Carolina.
Woo! Lane train. Give me that lane train all day, every day. Lane is the real deal. Whenever you think of good deals, okay, there's certain stores that say we got the good deals. There's also certain schools like Ole Miss that says we got the good deals. That is Lane Kiffin. Hey, carried this team to places. What was that movie? Kid movie, Toy Story. To infinity and beyond. That's what Lane is doing at Ole Miss. He's taking them to infinity and beyond.
Yeah, well, some might say that the Lane train might be moving on.
Lane ain't going nowhere. The train is.
I'm telling you, he does. He's not predictable. He is not predictable at all. Lane Kiffin is not predictable at all.
He is predictable.
No.
Yes.
You never know if what he's gonna do.
He's going to coach his team. He's going to lead them to a national championship. Okay, he's going to show you who he is, and he's a committed individual.
I agree, and I hope he's committed at Auburn when he comes there.
He's not going to Auburn. Lane is staying at Ole Miss and going to keep winning games. Y'all keep doubting Lane, and he's not the man to doubt.
I think he might go somewhere. There's too many places open. Who wants to stay in Mississippi?
Lane?
Why? What's there?
Ain't his daughter going to school there? Ain't that right?
She's not going to go there forever.
Probably for a few years to
There's
get a degree.
There's a lot better schools than Ole Miss, too, academically.
They're settled down. Lane has got his visor and says Ole Miss on it.
Throw that in the garbage and set it on fire.
He'll throw it in the stands.
Yeah.
I've
He
seen
can throw
it.
it in the stands and don't put another one back on. Auburn hat. I'll buy your first
You
one,
want Lane Kiffin at Auburn so bad.
I would love it.
Lane is
I
only...
think he'd do fantastic at Auburn.
No, Lane's only leaving. Take this one to the bank. Lane Kiffin will only leave Ole Miss for two different schools. That is Texas or the great University of Alabama. Roll Bama!
But he could. There's just too many jobs open for him, though. There's LSU, Auburn, Florida. I know you brought up his daughter. His daughter is dating somebody from LSU, pretty sure.
Which would be more of a reason not to go to LSU. If my daughter was dating somebody from LSU, I'd definitely not go there.
I mean, if my daughter was dating somebody from LSU and they were pretty serious, and I'd be like, she might be moving to Louisiana after this. I might need to be a little bit closer.
Or you tell him, boy, at LSU, you're coming to play for me at Ole Miss. That's how you do that. You want to date my daughter? You come play at my school. Why would a grown man change jobs, okay, and go to another school because his daughter is dating a boy? Why would you do that? That don't even make sense.
If it's serious. I didn't
Don't
say
care how
it's just
serious it is. I'm the man of this house. If he wants to date you, y'all want to see each other more, tell him move over to Mississippi. It's just east or west of wherever they are.
So if you had a daughter, would you not want to be close to her?
I would tell my daughter, look, you live under my roof. You can have him move over here and play for me here.
Is she living under his roof, though?
I don't know. I don't know her like that. I don't even know Lane like that. I don't know, but I'm telling
you. So you don't know if the Lane train's
You
moving.
asked
the
me.
Lane
I
train
know.
is coming to Auburn.
You know that's not happening.
It's a very good possibility.
Brett, you know.
You know Auburn loves to spend money.
You know that's not happening.
There's not very many high expectations at Auburn right now. It'd be a pretty relaxed job for him.
He's
got an open tea time. If he likes playing golf, he's got a tea time open.
Brett, you know the truth.
I'm just saying.
The truth is, Lane has it made at Ole Miss. Low expectations, great money, okay? I know he said he don't go anywhere for money. I'm not going to say he's a liar, but I'm going to say that would have something to do with it.
Oh, yeah.
Money would have a little something to do with your decision. And he's making good money where he's at. Okay?
Right.
Anything he does at Ole Miss is great. He's got them sitting high in the polls. He's got them in a good spot. He's beaten teams that, frankly, some of these teams he shouldn't have beaten. He's figuring out a way to win. He's showing his smarts. And he's got them headed in the right direction. Ole Miss don't want to part with Lane, and Lane don't want to part with Ole Miss.
I just don't know about that. I'm not sold on that yet.
Now, if Sark were to move to the NFL, Lane would probably go to Texas. That'd be it. If Kalen DeBoers was...
Why would he want to go to Texas?
It's the great job.
So is Auburn.
No, Auburn is not a great job. I know you Auburn people think that y'all are
Texas
offering the
is
greatest
like the
thing.
biggest pressured state in football ever.
I know
That'd be
that, but the
terrible, man.
notoriety of Texas compared to the notoriety of Auburn is not even on the same page.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
You're going to say that Auburn is a better job.
Absolutely.
Auburn, you really think Auburn's a better job than
100%.
Texas?
There's not even a question.
That's like comparing.
It's not even close. I would so much rather be at Auburn than Texas. Texas, they're known to be hard on their coaches because it's a big football state. That's all they care about there.
Oh, and Auburn's not. They've gone through a coach every 2 years for the last several years, but it's such an easy place to coach.
They're finally ready to settle down.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
They're not going to be satisfied with anybody.
What? Well, you got to have high standards. And if the Hugh Freeze is not living up to the high standards, kick his butt out. Get him out of here and get Lane Kiffin in here or Nick Saban in here. Somebody that's ready to win.
I'm going to tell you this. Auburn messed up by not giving Hugh Freeze one more year.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, they did. They should have given Hugh Freeze one more year. Every man deserves 3 to 4 chances.
I almost spit my drink out.
Well, they do. They deserve 3 to 4 chances. It's like in baseball. Look at the game of baseball. You get 3 strikes before you're out. You can foul the ball as many times as you like. And it not be counted against you. You can just keep hitting foul balls into the and everybody's cool with it.
Because you're staying alive.
But Auburn's like, you get 2 chances, you get 2 years, you get about a year and a half, and then we're going to put a lot of pressure on you where a man gets too much pressure, he can't perform. There, I said it.
Are we talking about football here?
We're talking about life.
Oh, okay.
Just in life. And you put that kind of pressure on a man, he can't perform.
You know who's living that right now? Carson Beck.
Boy, Carson Beck can't perform.
He can't perform at all. Several bad performances, so we've heard.
Hey, Carson Beck can throw an interception.
And I was not a fan of him when he was at Georgia. And now that he's at Miami, I feel like he's been in the college world for like 14 years.
Yes.
I'm not a big fan of him, and now I'm really not a big fan of him.
What happened? How are we getting these what start out as kids playing college ball, playing into their mid-20s?
I don't know. I don't know how he does it, what the loopholes are.
I don't like it.
I don't either. I mean, he should have a big advantage being a lot more mature than these other kids.
Listen, maturity your age does not make you mature. What makes you mature? What makes you mature, Brett? And listen, everybody listen to this. If you're calling yourself a man and you ain't taking responsibility, you are not mature and you're not a man.
No, I agree with that.
You're a child. That's what you are. And what does Carson Beck do? Oh, it was Lyman's fault. It was the other team's fault for catching the ball whenever I threw it. It was everybody else's fault, but not mine. It can't be mine. I can't stand that.
I know. He's blaming his teammates. He's blaming everybody except for taking responsibility for it.
You put Carson Beck on the team with Brian Kelly, and I tell you what. You talking about one of them's going to hurt the other one because ain't neither one of them going to want to take the blame.
Yeah.
Brian Kelly blames his players, and Carson Beck blames everybody.
Yeah. No, Carson, I can't stand him. And what I was trying to say was he should be more mature and having the experience, college football experience. You know?
Yeah, he's played enough games. He ought to be.
And I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of him. He's been. I can't stand when he starts blaming.
Miami took another loss. Miami.
Did they lose?
Miami, yeah.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah, Miami can't beat nobody. The Canes.
Who do they even play?
Canes. Listen to me. I told you at the beginning of the year, don't get your hopes up.
I
told
SMU.
you.
SMU.
Yes.
That was Rhett Lashley.
Yes, and the Methodist school, Southern Methodist school. Listen, I told you, Canes fans. Pee Wee tried to warn you. I told you at the beginning of the year, I like the Canes. I do. I like the Canes. But you also have to be realistic. Your team is going to do good about the first 4 games of the year, every year. And then about midway through the season, they're going to start dropping off. They're going to lose a game that you didn't really expect them to win anyway, but you was hoping they would. Then they're going to lose a game that they really should win. They're going to lose it. And they're known for this, year in and year out. And it's not going to change. I don't care who your coach is. It's like their DNA. It's in their blood.
Yeah.
To lose. So, Canes fans, I'm sorry. I want to give you an apology that your team should be giving you. I'm sorry that you had your hopes up for something that clearly was never going to happen. You do not belong in the playoffs, and I'm sorry for that. I want you to be there so bad. But your team sucks!
Well, I mean, let them know how you really feel.
I hate it. It just, I pull for the Canes. I went all year last year on this podcast. All year. Pulling for the Canes, only for them to let me down. I went the first part of this year with realistic expectations that was going to let me down. That's why I'm not hurt like some of them are. But they really do. They're just not a good team. They go to the transfer portal, and the best they can get is Carson Beck? Really? Come on now.
Yeah.
It's okay, Canes. There's always next year.
There is always next year. Just like we tell the Blue Jays.
Just like, yes.
There's always next year.
Maybe next year, Blue Jays. You didn't get cheated either, Blue Jays.
No, they didn't. It was a clean play at the plate, and then the Dodgers took it.
They did. The Dodgers takes the W.
Dodgers win the World Series for the 2nd year in a row. And you know what's cool about that is there's a player on there on the Dodgers, Will Smith. He's been with.
Was he born in West Philadelphia?
This is a different Will Smith. Oh, but he may have been from West Philadelphia. I don't know. Could have been. He has been on the. He's won the World Series just by he's been on the World Series team for 6 years in a row.
Really?
He's been on every team that he's been on has won the World Series every year. That's what he needs. He needs a big contract.
The Atlanta Braves need to get him.
He was on the Braves when the Braves won.
He needs to go back. That's what I'm saying. You need to go back to the Braves. Y'all need to win again.
If I'm Will Smith, I am negotiating a heck of a contract.
Oh, got to.
Somebody better. Who wants me? Who wants me?
Who wants to win a World Series?
Y'all want to win?
Call me.
Right here. Call me, Alabama.
Or Dodgers.
Atlanta, I mean.
Atlanta.
Call me, Atlanta.
Never mind. I started saying something.
Okay, look, we got Vandy in Texas.
Woo! Hook 'em horns! Horns up! Hook 'em horns! Texas! You got Sarkis, you got Arch Manning, you've got the whole team playing. What was the score, Brett? Who'd I pick? Come on,
You had Texas 27-24.
How was that score?
And Texas won 34-31.
Hey, I had the numbers all day long. All day long. That is so close. Listen, if you're within 7 points, it's like you got it right.
It's like a gimme.
Yeah. If you get within 7 points, then that's a W. Pee Wee with another W in the column. W, Pee Wee predictions is right again. Texas was going to take them. Let me tell you something about Texas. They have bulls. Bulls in Texas. Have you ever tried to lasso a bull?
I have not personally.
You can't do it. They got horns. And in Texas, they got the long horns. Okay? Comes way out. Okay?
Yes.
And anytime you try to hook a long horn, you're going to have a hard time. You can't do it. It can't be done. Do you think a Commodore can hook a bull? Lasso a bull?
Not. Apparently not.
They can't pull a bull in.
Pavia couldn't get it done.
Pavio, listen, Pavio is great in his own mind. But Arch Manning showed him who the real quarterback is.
Arch Manning, I will say, has really picked it up the back half of this season.
I think what they've done, what Texas has done, has been genius. And this is going to sound negative, but it's really not. They've dumbed down their playbook, and they've made easier completions for Arch. They realized Arch needs another year before he gets into this, real complicated offense. So let's just bring it down a little bit. Let's let him go out there and let him ball a little bit, okay?
And if he's winning with an easy playbook, go let him win with an easy playbook.
That's it.
Overcomplicate things.
That's what you got to do.
It's like beating the weak teams like Ohio State and Indiana. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, if you can beat these Kennesaw States and all these weaker teams.
He actually said, Pavio said, the SEC runs through Vanderbilt.
Yeah, and that's not the case anymore. Or it's never been the case.
That was never the case.
Yeah. Pavia, shut your mouth.
You've got to win some. You've got to win some big games before you start saying stuff like that. That's what you have to do. And listen, Texas was a big game.
Yeah.
And he couldn't win it. Yeah. He couldn't pull it off.
No, he's had a couple letdowns this year so far.
Well, Vandy is right on the verge of something great. But they just got to get over that hump. That's all they got to do. And they got to get the rope out and lasso the bull in. They couldn't do it this week.
No, I'm with you. They couldn't do it.
Who else we got, Brett? Where are we going?
Well, we've got Georgia and Florida.
Okay, straight up. I'm getting straight into it right here. That was a catch by Florida.
It was a catch.
It hit his forearms. It hit his forearms and come right up to him. Did the ball bounce? Yes. Off his forearms. That's not the ground.
I'm with you.
You can see it from every angle in slow motion.
Was Ken Williamson there this weekend?
No, he's suspended.
That's right. And he's also suspended because of Kirby Smart.
Well,
in a roundabout way.
Well,
because Kirby Smart has been proven to cheat. He's been proven to cheat against Auburn. He's been proven to cheat against Florida.
Now, is it Kirby's
Who
fault?
else? Oklahoma, maybe?
Oh, wait.
That was Auburn.
That was Auburn-Oklahoma game. But here's the thing. Is it Kirby's fault that the ref made the call?
Yes.
How? They ain't paying him.
Bull.
He's not. That would have already come out whenever this dude got suspended. Whenever Ken Williamson got suspended.
Yeah, you know why it didn't come out?
That would have come out.
You know why it would have came out?
Why?
Because he paid somebody to keep their mouth shut.
No, he didn't. Listen, Florida caught the ball, yes. But Kirby didn't run out there and say, no, he didn't catch it.
He don't have to run out there in the middle of play. He goes to him before the game and says, hey, bud, I know Ken's not here this weekend, but here's our deal. I've been paying him an extra $15,000 on top of this, on top of your normal pay. Hand us a call or two. We're struggling this year. Georgia's got to be a big name big name team. Help us out a little bit. We don't need much. We just need a little bit.
Kirby, I know you're not doing that.
Cheater.
Kirby, Pee Wee knows you're not cheating. You're not talking to the refs before the game.
Well, that wasn't the only play, by the way.
You're not. Well, okay. What else? What else?
We had a fumble that was called an incomplete pass.
His arm was moving forward on that. Listen, I'm calling it like I see it. It was a catch by Florida. It was also an incomplete pass by Georgia. On that other play, it was incomplete. You can look at the replay. His arm is moving forward.
Yeah, and the ball stays there. Because the ball was already out before his arm was going forward.
The ball went forward.
No, the ball was behind his head.
No, but the ball went forward.
No, it didn't. The ball went backwards.
No, it did not.
Yes, it did.
No, I need to watch that replay because
you need to because the ball went backwards.
His arm was moving forward. That's a pass. That's a pass.
Ball goes behind you, but my arm's moving forward.
Once your elbow.
Oh, here we go.
Listen, once your elbow goes from the backwards motion to the middle motion, that's a pass. It don't have to go all the way forward. Your arm don't have to go all the way forward for it to be called a pass. It just has to break even. And then it's a pass. Because some people, listen, whenever I was learning how to throw a ball, I would let go right there.
And so it would be an incomplete pass. I would, or a fumble for you.
No.
You fumbled a lot.
No, man. It would be an incomplete pass.
You couldn't hold on to your ball.
No, it would be an incomplete pass because whenever your elbow gets even with your hip, like that, your elbow gets even with your hip, and you let go, the ball don't go far.
Yeah, I know that.
So, but that's the incomplete pass.
Like when you're holding the ball right here,
yeah,
and if you knock the ball out right there, before you start throwing,
yeah.
That's called a
By
fumble.
the way, if you're listening to this podcast, you can't see any motions that we're doing, and I get that. But we're trying to show, if you can imagine, your elbow getting even with your hip.
Your hip has nothing to do with it.
You can't throw a ball without your hips.
You can.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
The 100%, power...
100% you can throw it without your hips.
The power of the pass is in the hip.
I didn't say it would be powerful, but you can throw a pass without using your hips.
It'll be incomplete at that point because nobody's going to be there to catch it.
No.
Don't go far enough.
Have you never seen Tim Tebow do the jump pass? He jumped and...
Don't remind me. Yeah, I remember the jump pass.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah. Do you realize that he was jumping with his hips?
He jumped with his legs.
Whenever you thrust your hips, the ball goes further.
Okay. We'll make a note of that.
That's what happens.
Okay. That's so bad. I mean, but Kirby's he's straight up cheating. There's no hiding it anymore. Got the Kirby clap, got all these calls in close games. So this game you had Georgia winning 41-27. And
what was that score?
And Georgia won 24-20. I'm telling you now, it's gonna come out about Kirby and how he's cheating, how he's paid refs or whatever he's done. He's just like Alabama, getting lucky and with all of these wins, paying all these refs.
Alabama don't get lucky.
Oh, Alabama's gotten lucky plenty of times.
No, Alabama has skill, and Alabama plays to that skill. Luck has nothing to do with this.
Alabama has paid refs, I'm sure. And it's like I said. I mean, he was under Nick Saban. So where did he learn it from? The one and only
Oh, come on. Come on. You know Nick Saban didn't cheat. You know Kirby
Nick
didn't cheat.
Saban openly said he cheated on College Game Day.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did. If you're not paying the right guys, you are out of luck. That was his quote.
Oh, my goodness.
That come from the man himself.
You are taking that so far out of context.
Well, how do you take that?
He's talking about
paying the referees?
No. He's talking about
paying the players?
He's talking about the NIL deal, Brett.
No. He was talking about when he was coaching, if you're not paying the right guys, you're out of luck.
That is not. He was talking about a coach paying the NIL, doing the NIL deals, and said, you can pay whatever you want, but if you're not paying the right people, it's not going to help you. That's in context.
No, that's not what he was talking about.
Did you see where Georgia Tech beat NC State?
I did see that.
Georgia Tech.
We had just talked about them on last week, so.
We did.
Did we jinx them a little bit, probably?
You know what? Georgia Tech ain't no joke.
Georgia Tech, I mean, I'm going to say something probably a little controversial here.
What?
I would take Georgia Tech over Indiana or Ohio State.
I can get on board with that. Ohio State has played nobody, and Indiana has only played somebody. Yeah. That is not consistent.
No, they're not.
There's no consistency with a tough schedule with them. Do I blame Ohio State? No. Do I blame Indiana? If I could get by with it of playing, high school teams to get to the playoffs, why wouldn't you do that? But I would say Georgia Tech should be above Ohio State and Indiana.
I would too. Well, before they got beat by NC State.
Oh, did they lose that?
Oh, yeah, they lost.
I thought they won that.
No, Georgia Tech got beat.
Georgia Tech does not belong in the playoff. Okay?
Probably not anymore.
They do not belong in playoff. If you lose to NC State, then you have lost all credibility to be in the playoffs and to try to make a name for yourself. You're still the Georgia Tech who can't beat a tough team because you couldn't even beat NC State.
Would somebody else say that about Florida State? If you couldn't beat Florida State, did they?
That was the first game of the year. Listen, Brett, that's the first game of the year. That's over. That's done with. Okay? Florida State come out with a good game plan, and it was raining.
It doesn't matter.
If it's raining, then you get a little bit more of a pass.
No. That's not in the factors.
Yes, it is. The weather?
No. That's not.
The weather plays a big... Ask your local meteorologist how important the weather plays.
But that's an excuse.
No, it's not. That's like, okay, look. That's like whenever it rains and the road gets slick, okay?
You got to deal with the adversity, though.
Whenever it rains and the road is slick, okay, you got to slow down a little bit. You can't go as fast as you would normally go on that road because there's water on it. And then that water puddles, and you can hydroplane. Your tires could slip a little bit. Now you got windshield wipers that's in your way, blocking your view. So you got to adjust to the inclement weather and slow down to raindrops. That's what you got to do. That's what happened with Alabama and Florida State. Alabama had to slow down a little bit because the floor was slippery. The turf got slick, and your cleats can't dig in like they should. You got rain that, if you're not wearing a visor, getting in your eyeballs. If you got a visor, it's fogging up and muddying up your visor a little bit on your helmet. You got to slow down and not play to the standard you're used to playing. And it was the first game of the year. On top of that, they hadn't seen rain. The state of Alabama was in a drought during that time. They had not seen rain in a while. It messed them up. So, yeah, of course they lost to Florida State. Whenever you stack all the odds against them, like making it rain.
I can't believe you're saying this. That you're making... You know who you sound like?
Pee-wee.
Carson Beck.
No, I'm
I'm blaming the raindrops falling from the sky.
Brett. No, listen.
We couldn't win that game
And
because it was raining.
Alabama had not seen rain for months. We have been in a drought.
You're in college football playing for Alabama, the University of Alabama, and you're going to tell me you lost the game because, it was raining.
It was raining.
It was raining.
The balls were slick. Okay? The turf is muddy. It's harder to play the game to the speed you want to play it whenever you try to throw the football and it slips out of your hand because it's slippery.
Well, hey, Florida State didn't use that excuse.
No, because they have been used to rain. It rains in Florida almost every day.
Oh, gosh.
They're used to seeing rain every day. So, yeah, it was different. The odds were stacked against Alabama, so they get a pass on that.
Whatever.
Everybody knows that.
Well, Alabama had a bye week this week, so they won.
That's a W.
They won big.
That's a W. Anytime you get the bye week, you get a W in that column right there. So, Alabama got rested. Kalen DeBoer probably let Ryan Williams go out and paint his fingernails some more. I wonder.
No, he let his players go out.
Did he?
Yeah, because one of them got in trouble.
Did he really?
Yeah.
I missed this.
Suspended indefinitely.
Oh, I knew about that. I forgot about that. He did get suspended. Sometimes, you know what? It's good to suspend players.
I'm trying to think who it was that got suspended.
Yeah, but sometimes you have to do that. You have to let people just, hey, you know what, dude? We got to suspend you indefinitely. And
Kirkpatrick.
Yeah, he was pretty good too.
Yeah, he's going to be missed.
Hey, you know what?
Probably if he's still suspended for the Auburn game.
Well, indefinitely.
Auburn probably,
Indefinitely
would probably mean he's going to be suspended for the Auburn game. And we're not the smartest here.
Indefinitely would probably mean he's not going to be in that Auburn game.
Probably not. I would say Auburn's going to whoop Alabama then.
No, they're not.
It's going to be a beat down.
No, it's not.
It's going to be a beat down. Do you have anything to say to the team?
Actually, I have something to say to Coach Kalen DeBoer.
Okay.
If I may.
Yeah.
Coach, your name is Kalen. Last name DeBoer. You have Ryan Grubbs as your offensive coordinator. You have Womack as your defensive coordinator. Now listen to me. You have suspended a player. You are showing your manliness and your discipline. You are doing what the great Nick Saban would do. You gave him every chance you could. Do not feel bad about that. You are doing what you can, when you can, and how you can. You keep it up. You keep on doing what you're supposed to do. We're proud of you. The Alabama Nation is proud of you, and the Pee Wee Nation is proud of you. Keep coaching your team. Keep leading them to championships. Keep doing the right thing. You are the coach of the day. You are going to be the coach of the year, and you have the Heisman candidate who will then be the winner on your team. You keep doing the right thing. You keep suspending players as they need it, and you show them who the man is. You set the standard for Alabama, and we support you. Now go out. Get ready for LSU. You're going to face them Tigers. You're going to take them down. They don't have a coach, but you are a coach, so you know what to do. Let's roll!